Well, it depends on the vendor. So I have a couple of vendors, like my painters, for instance. They are so pristine that once we nail down exactly what the look is and getting that right, I trust them to do the actual work brilliantly. I mean, of course, I still go and check up on them, and we'll walk through the end result and tweak anything that needs to be tweaked. But, and then sometimes if it's a vendor that I don't know as well, or when it's furniture, depending on who the fabricator is, I may do a number of site visits. If we're doing something outside all of our boxes, I've definitely done some pretty, conceptual pieces that we all need to check in, because we're kind of like, reinventing something, and we need to look at it a few times, make sure we tweak it, get the balance perfect and all of that. So it depends. But yeah, I like to be hands-on, but I don't like to make people feel overly micromanaged either. It always depends on the client, on what they want. I mean, sometimes the consultation process is longer, to really fine-tune what they're looking for and get it all kind of rounded, with a lot of kind of detailed intricacies. And sometimes it's kind of straightforward. They just love something right off the bat. I mean, it's different all the time. And then the way we do our renderings or style boards or what we need to present is also dependent on, what they would like to see. So it's all kind of, I really like personalizing everything to the client. I'm big, as you can hear. I love getting a sense of how they like to work. I like to kind of, I'm flexible usually with some of those nuances. I'll always say when I feel strongly about something, and I always encourage them to do the same. I want to hear what's important to them, and I'm always going to be looking at where I think we're going to get the best out of all aspects that we've discussed. So of course I'll be forthright if I feel like I'll fight hard for something that I think is in their best interest. And that's happened a few times where in the end they feel like, oh my gosh, I'm glad we did that. Having said that, it's also happened where I hear them and I think, okay, no problem. Let's go that way. And that sounds good. And we'll kind of think about it from a different angle than I had anticipated initially. I think it's that communication is key thing.